Oh, hello. Welcome to another couch video. It's been ages since we've been here at the couch, but I have a special treat for you guys today. I've never done this before, never gone through any of this stuff, but we're going to be looking at all of my vinyl, specifically the all this vinyl I have, all the movie soundtracks I have on vinyl. Maybe someday we'll do a complete vinyl collection because I got a bunch of other music. For the longest time, I didn't have a working record player, but so I couldn't play any of this. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna share it with you. We're gonna get started with the 45s of all the movie soundtracks. We're gonna start off with probably one of, if not my favorite movie ever, Back to the Future on 45. What is that? This one's, oh god, who bit the top off of that? It's Close Encounters from the Third Kind by the amazing John Williams. I'm sure half of these will be by John Williams, but let's keep going. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wow. Wow. Next up we have Beverly Hills Cop. Glenn Frey, The Heat Is On. What a groovy song that one is. We have Weird Science from Oingo Boingo. Next up we have, oh, for a few dollars more. Look at that. Where is, it's not by Morricone. Hugo Montenegro for a few dollars more. Maybe this is just, maybe it's just a different version of it, but didn't see Morricone's name on there. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, to be honest with you. I actually haven't seen this one, Beyond Thunderdome, but I've seen, you know, all the other ones, Road Warrior, Fury Road, stuff like that. Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me, Breakfast Club, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Wow, look at that. That's it for the 45s. Speaking of Raiders of the Lost Ark, I had a bigger one, but I don't know where it is. I said bigger one, but yeah. Oh my god, look at that! It's a picture disc, and it has Wicket the Ewok on it. That's pretty cool. It's the story. Oh, it says the story of Star Wars. What's on the other side? Oh, look, we got Luke on the other side. Wow. The story of Star Wars, featuring the voices of Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. Wow, I sure would hope so. But there's music in there, and it's performed by John Williams and the London Symphony Orchestra. So, you know, that's something. That's music. We have Friday the 13th now, a return to form. This is a movie soundtrack. Oh, soundtracks from parts 1, 2, and 3. Big fan of the Friday the 13th movies. I don't think I've ever done a video where I've ranked them all. Usually I sit down here in this section to do some of my movie review videos and rankings and movie talk. I should do one for Friday the 13th because I've seen all of them, all 13 films. 13 or 14 films, yeah. Men in Black the album. A lot of songs on here by Will Smith, including of course the Men in Black song that everybody knows. But yeah, Men in Black the album. Oh, there's 2 of them in there. Wow, big album, I guess. Kind of a random one. The Lights Went Out in Georgia. I just thought it was funny that we have a young Mark Hamill and a young Dennis Quaid. Cool. There he is. The Karate Kid Part 2. Have you guys been watching Cobra Kai? I haven't seen the last season, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I've seen everything before that. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, narrated by Michael Jackson. Again, this is kind of like a storybook one, I guess. I'm gonna have to give this one a listen. Oh, look, it opens up like that. Let's see what it looks like inside. There's, there it is. Oh, there it is right there. Look at it. Look at him go. Michael Jackson and the E.T. Oh, there's another thing in here too. Oh my god! In case we want to join the official E.T. fan club. I want to join. The E.T. fan. Anyways, sorry I got distracted. I gazed too long in E.T.'s eyes. It was making me feel some sort of way. This one doesn't have a sleeve for some reason, but this is Superman 2, Richard Donner. Next we have, another E.T. This is just the normal soundtrack. No Michael Jackson, sadly, on this one. So, not as cool, I don't think. Not as cool. Oh, this one's all tore up, too. A lot of these are tore up. Not because I did that to them. That's just how I found them. So, you know, a lot of these aren't worth very much. Soundtracks in general aren't worth very much unless it's like a super rare one. Like the original Halloween or Halloween 3. The Halloween ones are kind of rare. Speaking of which, I had a Halloween 4. Oh man, I forgot to bring it in. I have a huge, like Michael Myers shelf, in my house somewhere. There's a Halloween 4 soundtrack on there, as well as a Halloween 2. Oh my God, I have Halloween 2 as well. But yeah. Anyways, I have those. Putting that out there. From the original soundtrack. It's another one, The Story of Star Wars. There's music in here, I promise you folks. There's music. There's music as well as a story. So you get more for your action. May the Force be with you. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's a book. Oh, it's a book. I see. Look at that. You can just follow along. Those are kind of like trading cards in there. But yes, The Story of Star Wars. Wow. Next up, we have another one. Back to the Future, featuring The Power of Love by Huey Lewis. These are all original copies. These are all original OG. No reprints, no represses so far. Original soundtrack album, Ghostbusters. Everybody knows that one. Probably the best song of all time. National Lampoon's Vacation. This is the first one, Lindsey Buckingham, Holiday Road. Yep, it's right on here. Side 1, it's the first track. What a great song. The Neverending Story features the hit single performed by Lamal. Everybody knows that one, right? Everybody remembers Lamal. He's so awesome. The theme from Star Wars, just the theme, featuring the Star Trek theme, the Bionic Woman theme, a lot of other themes. You can take a look at the back there. It's just a hodgepodge of themes from Wonderland Records. So thank you for that, Wonderland. Alright, well, movie greats. Another hodgepodge of themes. Jaws, E.T. Is Fletch on there? I think Fletch is, yeah, Fletch is on there. A whole bunch of other ones. Look at all those great movie themes. So great. Another one, another hodgepodge, good guys, bad guys. So you see some good guys on there, and you see some bad guys. It includes themes such as the James Bond theme, the theme from Stravinsky, the love theme from The Godfather. Ooh, so many Harry Mancini's on there. A lot of them. Good guys, bad guys. This one is tore up. This is probably my most torn up one. I got this one for free because it was so torn up. Speaking of which, Xander, where did you get all these records? Well, I got most of them from Soul Shack Records, which is a record store down here in San Diego. So make sure to give them your business. They have great deals. Huge selection of movie soundtracks and everything else. Metal, rock, funk, pop, hip-hop. They got it all. You name it. Soul Shack Records. Go check it out. West Side Story. Oh, West Side Story. This is just completely gone at this point. West Side Story. I actually, I think I did a little review on it, but the Steven Spielberg West Side Story from 2021 has it been that long already, or 2022? I don't know. 2021, like December-ish. It was really good. I really enjoyed that one. It was awesome, and I'm not sure if anybody else felt the same way, but I thought it was great. The Elephant Man. Speaking of greatness, it doesn't get better than a David Lynch movie. The Elephant Man. Look at that. Oh, let's just take a look inside. Big David Lynch fan. Wow. Whoa, I don't think I've ever opened it. At least not in a while. Look at all that. You get some stills from the movie. Behind the scenes stuff too. Wow. The Elephant Man. I think I have one or two more David Lynch records coming up too. So stick around if you like Mr. Lynch. Because I do. Wow, look at this one. It's another picture disc, probably my favorite picture disc that I own. Rocky Horror Picture Show. This one can be found mostly anywhere. I've seen this one on Amoeba, stuff like that, Amazon even. But I thought it was pretty cool when I first saw it, so I bought it. Get all the marquees on there from, you know, the old grindhouses and stuff like that. But Rocky Horror Picture Show, one of the first midnight movies ever. And we have Watership Down. If you haven't seen this one, it's a wild movie. Really crazy, really kooky. Up next we have, oh my gosh, it's another picture disc. It's The Goonies. The Goonies are good enough. Oh wait, there's another thing in here. I think I just slid another record in here, so for it not to get damaged. Wait, hold on, let me get it out. Good Girls, the John Carpenter remix. I guess I bought this at the same time and didn't take it out of the sleeve with it. Not a movie soundtrack, but that's cool. Forgot I have that. But and you get what I really on the back there. 35th anniversary picture disc vinyl. The Goonies are good enough, actually. Actually, they're great. Okay, Cyndi Lauper was on to something. The original motion picture soundtrack, National Lampoon's Animal House, one of the funniest, craziest movies I've ever seen. And yes, some might look at it now and say it's a bit insensitive, but you know, that's just that. I don't know. That's just the way movies are. That's the way they're back then. That's just the way their brains thought. And I don't know. I still think it's funny. Not for everybody these days, I guess. Phantom of the Paradise, one of the coolest movies ever. There was a time where I would say it's underrated, but I think people are finally appreciating it a little bit more. I've been going to horror conventions for like 10 years now, and wasn't as much Phantom of the Paradise love as there was now, but I'm glad that people are embracing Swan and Paul Williams' greatness. And another Back to the Future. This one, you could tell, is a reissue, but it's a cool reissue because look at that, it's the Mondo version. I hear this one goes for a pretty penny. I'm gonna have to look it up because this is a sealed copy. It's sealed. But yeah, I heard this one. I might have to put that one to the side and check that one out. Another one, Will Smith, Men in Black. Not the full soundtrack, but it's just a hint of some of Will Smith's greatness. John Williams, Pops in Space. This is is this the one? There's one no, that one's like a funk. There's like a funk Star Wars album too. But this one just includes some of John Williams' greatest hits. I told you there'd be a lot of John Williams in here. You guys didn't want to believe me, but here we are. Another Back to the Future. Hit me up if you want a Back to the Future record. I'll sell it to you. I have too many, clearly. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. The original soundtrack recording from 1980 when the movie came out, I believe. But yeah, this one has it all. This is the real deal right here. OG copy. You got the book in there and everything. This one's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool, not gonna lie. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine would have to be The Rise of Skywalker. The greatest Star Wars movie of all time. And if you don't like that, then unsubscribe. Just kidding, don't. This is the original cast recording of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is, I believe it's before the movie even. Oh, it says it came out the same year as the movie. You got some of the same guys like Meatloaf in here. The original Roxy Cat, but I believe this is like the staged version, pretty much. But Richard O'Brien's still in there. It's a really cool cover. I really like that one. Blade Runner. Hang 'em High. Big fan of the westerns. Love me some Clint Eastwood. Classic spaghetti western. Speaking of which, here's another one. For a few dollars more. Leroy Holmes and his orchestra. Leroy, where's Morricone? Oh, I mean, it's composed by Morricone, but I guess Leroy Holmes is helming this one this time. This one is, I didn't know there was a Volume 1, but this says 2001: Space Odyssey Volume 2, so apparently there's a Volume 1. I don't have Volume 1. I just got number 2 here. But you gotta get some Space Odyssey. You gotta get some Stanley Kubrick in your life if he's not there already. The Adventures of Luke Skywalker. This is so the soundtrack is on here, but again, I think it's just another one of those story ones. Look at that! Wow, there's a lot of pictures on there. Pretty cool. All from the movie. This was my favorite Star Wars movie. You know, when I was a kid, I was like, Return of the Jedi is the best. And then I got a little bit older, and I went through my movie snob phase of Empire Strikes Back is the best. And then I was like, no. Revenge of the Sith is the best. And then I got out of my movie snob phase, and now I'm like, you know what? I think Return of the Jedi is still my favorite. I can't pick. They're all great. 1 through 6, they're all great. But yeah. Anyways, Return of the Jedi. There it is. There it is. Look at all the characters in there. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Mine is Wicket. At least for Return of the Jedi. Transformers. Transformers more than meets the eye. Are you guys hyped for the new Transformers movie? Rise of the Beast with the monkey transformer? It's gonna be so awesome. Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Apocalypse Now. Now we get to Mr. Francis Ford Coppola. One of the craziest, greatest, most epic films I've ever seen. 10 out of 10 movie. 10 out of 10 I don't give very lightly. There's only, I think on Letterboxd, which is like a movie account that you can rate and review movies. You probably already knew that already. But Letterboxd, I've reviewed like over 2,000 movies, I think. And I've given only like 30 of them, like 5 out of 5 stars. And Apocalypse Now is one of them. I don't know. I'm very harsh with my movie ratings. Maybe I still am in my movie snob phase. But anyways, another one, The Godfather. Original soundtrack for The Godfather. And even better, we have The Godfather Part 2. Al Pacino. Based on The Godfather by Mario Puzo. I still gotta watch that series where they go through the making of The Godfather. I forgot what it's called. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The original soundtrack recording of Dune. I told you there'd be more David Lynch in there. I just told you guys. I feel like also this one is coming back in form. A lot of people don't like Dune. At least they didn't, but now people are giving it a chance, I guess. So, Dune. Temple of Doom. I think there already was. Oh yeah, we had a little 45 on the Temple of Doom. But here's the real deal again. 1984. John Williams. Sucker for John Williams. He just has the best movie scores. He's literally done everything. Indiana Jones, E.T., Harry Potter, Star Wars. All the best. He's the greatest. Good Morning Vietnam. Love Robin Williams. Love this movie. I think I've loved every single Robin Williams movie I've ever seen. He's just so nice, so lovable. Rest in peace. The album of the soundtrack of the trailer of the film of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Monty Python. Even the jokesters on their vinyl. Ooh, look at this one right here. Another one. 10 out of 10 movie, I think. 5 out of 5. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It doesn't get much cooler than this. It doesn't get more action-packed, more epic. The atmosphere, especially the music. Ennio Morricone. The God. Hitting John Williams. And then Rush Hour. Def Jam's Rush Hour soundtrack. Some good songs on there. I've never seen Rush Hour 3 actually, and I hear there's going to be a 4th one. But then again, the 4th one has been in the talks for like a decade now, or ever since the 3rd one came out. Who Framed Roger Rabbit includes dialogue and music from the original soundtrack motion picture, Roger Rabbit, and there's another book in there as well. This one is King Kong, the Jessica Lange version, and Jeff Bridges one. That's some cool artwork on there. Even cooler on the back. It looks like he's tearing apart the Universal Tram. Just kind of like King Kong 360 3D. Halloween. Halloween had so much potential. First movie was great. Second movie was great. Yes, I like Halloween Kills. Okay, don't come after me. But Halloween Ends, I can't say the same. Halloween Ends was a knife through the heart of this Halloween fan. Because if you know me and you know my channel, and you know I'm a big fan of Mr. Michael Myers, and Halloween Ends was worse than disappointing. It was a travesty of filmmaking. Anyways, Back to the Future again. Picture disc though, picture disc version. Look at that on the back. Wow. Picture disc. We only got a couple left, folks. The video's almost done. Our time is almost up. Maybe I should do a full soundtrack album review. Just picked up the new Metallica record, 72 Seasons. Go check that out if you haven't already. That one's a pretty good one. Pretty good album. Forbidden Planets. I love Forbidden Planets. You know, I first heard about it when I was going through my I need to watch every single movie ever made phase. I guess I'm still in that. I still like to go around and watch whatever. I'm into the more obscure films right now, movies that no one has ever heard of. Like, I just watched Moonlight, Sword, and Jade Lion, and that one was pretty good. I don't know what was going on in the story, of course, but and there's no mention of a Moonlight Sword, but the action was great. But anyways, I don't know how that related to Forbidden Planet. Anyways, I saw Forbidden Planet a long time ago, before I even saw Rocky Horror, and you know, Rocky Horror mentions Forbidden Planet once or twice, so great movie. And speaking of Rocky Horror, we have another one right here. This is the one that most people will see. It is the motion picture soundtrack, Rocky Horror. Another 10 out of 10 movie, one of my favorites of all time. Now I just need to get my hands on the House record. House. And last but not least, it's a pretty good way to end it, I would say. The music of El Topo, Alejandro Jodorowsky, El Topo. You know, the man has done so many things. The Holy Mountain. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Fondo Elise. That's a good one. That's his first one there. But anyways, folks, thank you for watching. I'm glad you, if you stuck with me through this far, thank you very much for watching. I will be back, of course, with more videos. Check out my last few videos that I've made, that I've posted. Posted a big long one called Battlefield not too long ago. And yeah. Mwah. Thanks for watching. What do you have in your collection? And do I have, for all you record junkies out there, I haven't really gone through and researched some of these for their prices and stuff. Is there a rare one that I have? I know the Back to the Future one is pretty rare. This one right here. I'm gonna have to research this one. But anyways, nonetheless, I bid you adieu. Good night. Mwah. And good night. Bang!